よほほいよほほいよほほいほい。俺は海賊、音から求めて海から海へ。俺は海賊、自由を求めた世界から世界へ。必ず手に入れるぜ。そしたら気分を使い。よっほほい! What's up, J Fusion fans? This is Philip, and welcome back to another video. I hope you guys enjoyed that mini song number that I have made. So, I was actually able to rewatch episode 8 of Zenkaiger, and I was looping Zox's introduction, so I memorized that song. So, anyways, this is kind of like part 2 to Zox's introduction. If you haven't seen that, I'm going to link it down in the description. And since this is a more detailed introduction, we are actually going to talk about the uh, origin of Zox's power, so how he became Twokaiser basically. So this video was recorded today, uh, May 2nd. Yeah. So it's of course after episode 9, so this video will contain some spoilers. So if you don't mind spoilers, enjoy the video anyways, but if you don't enjoy spoilers, I'm actually going to link as well down in the description the official, I repeat, official upload from Toei themselves, because as part of the Golden Week celebration, because yeah, this week is Golden Week, so you get it. Week, I said week. So because this is a part of the Golden Week holiday, uh they've actually decided to re-upload some older episodes, and actually from episode 6 to 9, which is why uh today's episode is also uploaded on the official Toei YouTube page. So, again, if you guys are able to watch it, I will link it down in the description. Now, I know some of you might not be able to access the official Toei page because of region restrictions. So, if you do have a VPN, then it's going to be no problem. So, if you don't, I'm sorry. Uh, I don't I don't want to share unofficial sources or unofficial re-uploads. So again, I choose to just share with you guys the official link so you can officially support them. And yeah. So anyways, uh, again, links down in the description for the first part if you missed it, or if you, the previous video about Zox, and also link to episode 9 of Zenkaiger. Again, this is official, so they're both down in the description. So anyways, let's move on with the video. Now, like I've said earlier, this is focusing on where Zox got his powers. So I'm not going to talk about Diki and Katana just yet because, well, they're entirely different beings. So maybe I would mention Flint a little bit, but definitely this is all about Zox. So again, uh, we see Zox's introduction in episode 8, and actually here in episode 9 we get a glimpse of his backstory, at least how he got the powers of Two Kaiser. So, uh, to start, Zox and Flynn actually come from the pirate world. So, yeah, they basically come from a world where piracy is the only thing that ever is. So they are bona fide pirates because that's the kind of planet or world or dimension that they come from. However, one day, probably because of the dimensional rift that happened in the first episode, so Flint or Zox and Flint were able to actually find a Tojitendo stronghold, whether it is the actual base of the main villains or another stronghold that they have. Otherwise, they probably would have encountered the other main villains, because uh, the main villains don't know about them actually. So yeah, I think they were able to infiltrate a different Tojitendo stronghold. Otherwise, again, Bukuas would have known about them. So yeah, uh, so one day they infiltrate that stronghold, and they came across a room filled with computers. So they probably were able to find that kind of laboratory or research facility inside that said Tojitendo stronghold. And Flint seems to have her own knowledge of engineering and invention. So she seems to be the one who actually created the gear Daninger. Now, in today's episode, uh, just after the battle, so uh, Kaito decides to take Zox and also Flint to Colorful, so their snack house and restaurant. So when Sechan asked if they knew about the Gokaigers, because uh, Sechan realized that, or Sechan noticed, or Sechan knew that at least Zox's powers were based on Gokaiger, at least his Twokaiser form. So, like I've said, Sechan asks them if they knew the Gokaiger. So Flint says that she merely copied the Gokaigers. So yeah, I guess the same way uh, Zenkaiser's suit was created, the same could be said for Two Kaiser's suit. So they so she actually says that she thought they looked cool. So probably when they encountered that research facility, she actually used that technology and created the Gear Dalinger. She saw the database, and uh, she saw Gokaiger, probably all of the other Super Sentai. So she learned about them, or they both learned about them. So yeah, they created the Gear Dalinger and the other Sentai gears that we see featured in today's episode. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that they're not related to the Gokaigers at all. So sorry to everyone out there who would assume that they would be related to at least Captain Marvelous or something, but yeah, turns out it was just plain coincidence. Or rather, uh, as Flint would have put it, she practically just ripped them off. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Sorry to disappoint you, but that's not me. That's them. Okay, they said it. So there's that. So, anyways, moving on. So we see them with their crocodile. At least it's in ship form. So we're probably going to see it transform in episode 10, which is next week. So again, it would be nice if they would upload that as well, but I'm pretty sure Toei won't. So anyway, that's for next week. But anyways, so yeah, it probably is because of this discovery that Zox had gained an interest in collecting the Sentai gears, as he intended, or what he attempted to do in the previous episode. So he realized that the Sentai gears that Stace Caesar was using, uh, so he realized that they were fake, and actually kind of made a bet with Kaito today. So uh, if uh, if Kaito wins, He won't bother the Earthlings anymore because he probably was up to no good. Not really evil, but more on mischief. I don't see that he's a bad guy, however. Again, he is a pirate. He's off to find treasure, but I don't think that it's in his best interest to actually hurt innocent people. So, what Zox would have wanted if he won the bet is that he would actually get the Sentai gears that Kaito has. But yeah, it turns out that Kaito wins. Of course, writing has to be that way, you know. So again, he seems to have had his interest, but he doesn't seem to have the full idea of the Super Sentai. Kind of like the Gokaigers, actually, since originally they are from different planets. Yeah, the Gokaigers are basically aliens. They just happen to look very much human, but they because they come from other planetary systems, they don't know about the history of Super Sentai and uh, how they defended the Earth. So just like the Gokaigers, Twokaiser does not have an idea of the true meaning of Super Sentai. I don't think Kaito has the idea yet fully, but definitely he understands more than Zox because, well, it's his parents' research. So even though technically in Kaito's world, Super Sentai never existed, so because of his parents' research, he came to learn about Super Sentai, and he tries to live. He tries to live as a Sentai hero. So yeah, I guess that's Kaito for you. But again, Zox is a different story. So it would be interesting to see that rivalry between them, and probably Zox is going to be a key person in later episodes where they actually invade the Tojitendo base. Like this is what I'm seeing in the future. I'm already I'm already trying to predict future episodes. So what I'm seeing like later on, actually, like this would be in the finale arc. So uh yeah, uh, like the they invade the Tojitendo stronghold in order to face Bukwas, for the final battle, and it'll be Zox's ship, aka the Crocodile, that will take them there. So, like, imagine like crashing into that. So, yeah, definitely the same way they did with Gokaiger. So, anyways, so yeah, with Zox's help, so they would invade the Tojitendo base and then rescue Kaito's parents, assuming that they're alive. Okay, assuming that they're alive, and then, of course, for the final battle. But I'm talking way too far into the future here. Sorry, I just had this wild idea. I know. So yeah, it would be interesting to see that initial rivalry between them. I guess, uh, definitely not as violent. I guess, as you would compared to Stacy. Uh, like sure, Stacy doesn't originally have any ill intent against Kaito, but uh, their conflicting views on family at least gave Stacy something to legitimately hate Kaito for. So yeah, we're going to see that more, uh, you know, m- vicious rivalry between Stacy and Kaito. But for Zox and Kaito, they probably become best friends quite soon enough. So, anyways, yeah, uh, if anything, I would probably make another video on Stacy, because Stacy has an interesting backstory, so I could probably do that. So, anyways, I think that's all I can say about the Zox for this video. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place today. I know, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video anyway. So, like I've said earlier, links down in the description for the previous video as well as the official upload by Toei, Zenkaiger episode 9. Go check it out down in the description. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. As always, please do leave a like, comment, share this video, subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell so you get the latest from JE Fusion. This has been Philip, and I'll see you in the next video. Ahoy hoy!